myself Academy YouTube channel, and we are using Excel User Series 3.0. A while ago I just created a video on filter formula where we can use only one condition at a time. That's what the formula also gives you as a basics. But if you want to add more than one condition into a list, and then you want to extract the data that is dynamic in nature, then you can set even that in a list. Let's see how to do that. And again, I wish to thank Lydia on this particular video because she's the one who did this before, and yesterday I saw that, and today I'm building that right now. So let's see how to do that. So I'm going to go back to our data again, but this time around I'm not taking only one filter data. This time the condition is multiple points. So this is the normal filter formula that we have here. We have an array, and we can include only one data here. We don't have multiple data inclusions available. So how I will do that? So that's what Lily taught me yesterday. So let's deliver that to you now. So I'm going to go back to the same filter formula again, tab, and then I'll go back to our data list here. I'll select the whole list of data here, and then I will give a comma. Now I want to extract the data for one particular customer or one particular sales rep here. So I'm going to go back to the sales rep list here, and then I'll give an equals and select the sales rep name here. And now if I want to get the answer, when I give an answer, now when I give a comma, it will only go to the if empty cell if I have any. But unfortunately I want to add one more condition that is called customer here. So to improvise this formula, I'll go to the top of my formula, and then I'll give an open brackets, and then at the end I'll give a close bracket here. But if I want more than one condition here, then I will be using an asterisk here, and then I will go back and reopen another parenthesis here. I'll go back to the data set and select the whole customer list here, and I'll say that's equal to my customer called hello world here. And when I close the bracket, and when I close the bracket and give an enter, that's going to populate all my data to that list here. But again, in our list here I don't have a drop down list, so I'm not able to show all the other dimensions also. So I'm creating a drop down list for the sales rep here. So let me just come back to the top, take the sales rep here, and then add a unique list for the sales rep here. So if you want to know more about unique formula, you can go to the video number 3 on Excel User Series 3.0, and you can learn more about it. So I'm going to go back and close the bracket and give an enter. That's going to populate my list here. So now I will add a data validation here. Again, for data validation, I will add the data or that video description for you to get the data validation also. So I'm going to give Alt DL to populate a data validation. I'm going to just say list, and then the list is going to come from my customer list here. Enter, enter. That's going to populate. That's going to give you a drop down list. Now I can choose a different customer but same sales rep, but I would like to have a different sales rep also. So I'm going to give an Alt DL, then come back here and then add a list here, and then go back to my source of data where I have all my other sales also coming up here. So now I can choose the list here. So now I know which sales rep sells to which customer and what are the data available here. So I can see all the data here. I don't have too much of data when I choose a different set of customers and different set of sales reps here. You can see that it is dynamically changing here when I use those dimensions here. Sometimes I won't even get a single data here because that particular sales rep wouldn't have made a sale or wouldn't have done a sale to a respective customer. So this is how I'll create a formula here. If you want to know more about the formula here, so this is the formula that I have used inside the list here, and this is how we build a multi-condition formulas in the data set. Let me just wrap it up also if you give. Okay, right, let me just take this data to a lesser point, and then I'll wrap this into 2 columns. So now we can see the formula very clearly. So I use the normal filter function. The array is the data set that I chose, and then the first condition talks about my sales rep, the second condition talks about my customer. If I would have added a name manager to it, it would have been much more readable, but again I'm using 2 different sheets here, so it says that where the data comes from the sheet here. This is how we build multi-condition. I'm using an AND condition right now. I showed you two different data. Now I want to pick up OR condition. Either one of them should be there in the sales. So how do I do that? So we're going to use that as a scenario right now. So that's my next video. Keep watching my video and learn more about using a filter function in Office 365.